has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Buffalo. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Second and a yard. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the 1st down, a gain of 13.
Really nice job here by the offense getting back that penalty yardage they lost on 1st down. And typically the rule of thumb is let's pick up half. Let's make 2nd down more manageable. In this case, they do that and some, and now they're in good spot on 2nd down. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here we go. Panther 11.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
There we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
13 there.
On second down, it's Gino. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Here's Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
On third down, they'll set a throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Rayshon Jenkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. One more time, they try Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll run with Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Saints. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set. 18, pioneer. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
On the jump. 70 range. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bills first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hopkins sent in motion. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Warrior 70. 19 Lion.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. They convert with a gain of 15.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10.
13 next. Run line.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Tight end going in motion here. On play action, Smith. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Hold it ready. Ready.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. David Onyemata in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now it's McCaffrey. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's a designed run. And he's going to have the Bills first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
Play action now. It's Gino. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion now, it's Collins. Second down, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Second and 7. In motion now, it's Collins.
Check 58.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Hey, it's a clip. There we go, Shanae. There we go, Shanae.
From the gun, it's Gino. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Flip her up. Come on,
They'll go play action. It's Smith. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Back is Smith. And he's into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Saints.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Go, Jack! Go, go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now, Geno. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Geno gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Left, left, 79 Bronco.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Smith.
Check go.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Bills are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, Tony.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Catch left. Ready. So what's up?
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready. So what's up?
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There we go.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Buffalo.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. A run with Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. In the end zone. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Barkley. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Here's Barkley. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. In motion now, it's Collins. On fourth down, here's Smith. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Track at 60. Go.
Back to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. 2nd down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage. The Saints will punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down.
Hold on. Hey, here we go, hey.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
So what's up?
Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Flip her up. There we go, throw it.
They send the tight end in motion.
49, flip her up, 49. On. Line. So what's up?
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end. Yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. The Saints will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to